Good morning and welcome to your weekly emotional workout. And we're up to number 4. And the fourth success trait is give meaning to lessons learned. I wrote, successful people put meaning to challenging experiences and turn everything into a powerful lesson. So, you're either going to let life define you or you're going to define life. If you allow life to define you, then you will feel often victimized by the obstacles and the challenges that you experience. And you can begin to feel like no matter what you do, how hard you try, that you always get the short end of the stick. And if that's how you internalize it, life becomes very difficult and it feels hard to get anywhere that you might experience success. If, on the other hand, you start defining what that lesson is going to mean for you, you empower yourself because you can say that experience had value and meaning because now I have learned this. Sometimes when I'm working with people, they will ask me, well, what do you think it means to me? And I always turn it around and say, what do you want it to mean? By that question alone, it re-empowers the individual to say, this is your lesson, your life. Give meaning to it. Don't allow somebody else to define that for you. To illustrate, at one time I was working with a person who had suffered the loss of a loved one, and they were really struggling through the process of this loss. And they asked me what they thought it meant. And when I said, what do you want it to mean? They thought for a moment, but their answer was fantastic. And they said, you know, I've realized that life can change quickly and that it's so important to appreciate all the moments that you have. And I find that I take more time and have deeper relationships with people than I did before. What a powerful lesson to have learned, and for her to define it, that gives meaning to what she has gone through. This is a very important trait that successful people realize, and they define those obstacles and challenges so that it has a purpose in their life, not just another thing that they had to experience for no reason. So if you have thoughts or questions on this, please feel free to give me a call, contact me at Traci at connectionpointcoaching.com. Have a fantastic week.